Hey, Sylvia. I know we didn't get a chance to connect on our one-on-one portfolio review, but I wanted to send this over anyway, and I wanted to make sure that I took a look of your work and see if we can come up with any ideas on how you could improve it. So I have your portfolio open here. I noticed you have it on Behance. Something that I actually just found out over the weekend is that you can go from Behance to having your own Adobe Portfolio, like your own website on Adobe Portfolio pretty easily. Something to check out. I will send over a link for you to do that if you're interested. I clicked through some of these projects. You have a lot of really cool work here. And the fact that it's on Behance is not a big deal at all. You have a lot of stuff, which is great. And the reason why I kind of suggest like getting some of this stuff onto your own websites, and using like a tool that really makes that really easy, like Adobe Portfolio, is you could start to like kind of narrow down some of this work where you're only showing the projects that you're really, really interested in and you want to do more of. I also wanted to just click on your Instagram. I just found it. See what you're doing here. Okay, so you're sharing a lot of design stuff on here. Awesome. Okay. So I noticed that also on your Behance, you've created it as her design lab. And so that kind of tells me a little bit that you might be interested in starting your own thing and having your own projects and stuff like that. So again, this idea of having your own website, your portfolio website, I think would be really helpful in sort of branding this idea of your own design lab and being really selective on the projects that you want to show on there to send out to clients so that you can get more projects like that. I scrolled through a few of these. I really like this Johnny Walker project that you have here. I love the text. I love the descriptions that you've included. You've really carefully outlined the campaign background, the goals, the campaign execution, the results, and the conclusion. This is really cool. I would love to see that level of detail in some of these, like more of these projects, and perhaps the projects that you're more interested in doing more of, right? So I clicked on this Blue Theory one. This is another branding project. I would love to see like more articulation and descriptions throughout these projects to kind of, as a potential client, as someone who would want to hire you, to give them a better sense of what you were thinking and why you created some of the things that you did. I want to click this one as most recent. So again, like some of these projects have descriptions, some of these don't. That's why also I think it'd be really nice to kind of treat your more favorited projects in that same vein as the Johnny Walker project, where you have the descriptions, you're talking about the campaign goal, you're talking about the background of the project and the outcomes. So yeah, I mean, some of the stuff I've looked at looks really cool. You have some really interesting kind of like interests and like where you want to take some of this work. I thought like typography on this was really cool. And yeah, I think the next step would be to get your own like portfolio website. You don't necessarily have to have a domain if you can't afford that right now, if that's something that you can do, but just having something like a location that's a little bit more aligned and attuned to your design aesthetic and your interests would be helpful in this idea of growing, the her design lab. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and have a good day.